Today, I am going to show you the 3.0 jig for the NEJE laser. Hello everybody, this is the new version 3.0 jig for the NEJE laser that is available on www.tshadow.com. Here's what you get. Let me go over this real quick. 1/4-inch axle rod, 1/4-20 nuts, 6 pulleys, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10.5, and 9.5 millimeters, 1 bed hugger, 2 side plates, 2 rotors, 2 risers, and a band. You want to match up the diameter of the pulley that you're using as close as you can to the diameter of the blank that you're lasering. So I'm not sure which one I'll use yet. Probably that one. Maybe that one because the middle is a little fatter. I'll have to see here in a minute. You can always make more of those too. You know, a 1/4-inch hole in the middle with whatever diameter you want. Let's get to it. I am going to show you the difference in lasering raw or CA finished pen blanks here. So I'm going to use this pulley, this one right here. It's about the same diameter as that. You can probably sort of see there. So this is how you put it together. You take the axle and you put on a nut. One of those. And then what you want to do is put on the bushing. I use the CA bushings a lot. You can use the bushing that came with the that you turn the pen with. I like to use the pulleys though. So you put a nut on there, and you put a bushing, the blank, and then another bushing, which keeps it centered on the axle. And then you put on another nut. And then get that pretty tight. Just hand tight, you know, no need for wrenches here. Put another nut on there, and then the pulley, and then another nut. Another nut, the rotor, and then the last nut. So then you have this. And then the last rotor just sits on here, and it'll go on the other side, and it'll let it rotate nice and smooth. Here's my laser. It is a NEJE. This is the 1500, and this is how you assemble it. You take the hugger, and I like to get it from the side I put this on. Take the hugger, put it right in here, and it should just slide right onto the bed. Just like that. There we go. The risers go into one of those 2 holes. Doesn't really matter which hole you put the risers into, but depending on how you have your axle set up, you might need to move it because you need to make sure that the pulley lines up, or the bushing, whichever you're using, lines up pretty well with these pegs. So you might need to reverse the riser and put it on the other one, or put the pegs coming out this side so you can have the band line up with the pulley, which I will show you momentarily. Here is the new side, version 3.0. It's very similar to the other ones that I made, 2.2 and 2.0 and 1.0. And the biggest difference is, as you can see, there's a little area here where we have it tapped, and a set screw is going to be in there so you can tighten it down. If you have one of the older lasers, you can easily fit this onto that one, or the new ones, which are usually bigger. The walls are fatter on the new ones. But the sides just go right on here like this and slide right on there. So with this one, you can move it. As you can see, you can move it forward or back. You could just put a mark on there, maybe with some white out or a knife or something, so you know this is where you got to put it to make it line up perfectly. But I think I'm going to actually drill a hole in this and make it more of a permanent thing, because I really never take these off once I'm not doing a video. So there we go. So there's that. You get these on there, get them, snug down decently, and the axle then sits in there on this side over here, and then this rotor here just kind of falls in there. So it'll rotate like that. And like I was saying, I think I can show you here. You want those to pretty much line up across the pulley. So I think we're good right where we are actually. Also, when you're putting the band on, you want to use a certain one of these 4 pegs. It varies depending on how big the pulley is that you're using. So you want to line it up basically so that there's pressure down on the pulley but not a ton. There's multiple ways to do that. I usually just eyeball down there like that, and I say I'm probably going to use the second peg, as you can see right here, and the second one over there. Across those is a little bit lower than the pulley, so let me put that on here real quick. So it's on the second one and the second one. And as you can see, the band is going up, but it's not too steep. If it's too steep, it will cause it to have too much friction and too much pressure, and it won't rotate nicely. So you might get weird skips or weird lines, or just it'll burn in the same place over and over. So you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So this is what I am going to laser. It's going to laser CA test on either side of that line of that break of the CA finish there. So that'll give us a good representation of the different finishes. So here we go. This is a burn time of 35 milliseconds, and I hit start. Taking the pen off the laser is just as easy as it is to get it on. You just take off the rubber band and slide off the piece, and you have it there. Now I will show some higher resolution photos of the finish once I get the video uploaded. The bottom one is fatter, which is most likely, I think it's called burnout or burn off maybe, where it scorches the edge of the wood slightly because it's wood actually, I guess, but see that? Well, there it is, guys, the NEJE 3.0 jig from tshadow.com. The CA test pen. I will have some high-res photos of those available, an instruction sheet coming out shortly, and the video for this will be on YouTube and on the website tshadow.com. Check it out, pick up one for yourself, maybe a couple, and yeah, thank you.